We hear that a lot. Live your dream, everything is possible. And it is true to a certain extent, but what about the broken dreams? What about the ones that didn't work out? The marriage that failed, or moving to a different place where you thought everything is going to be great and it turned out not being that wonderful after all. It's as if we don't want to talk about our broken dreams, maybe because we live in a society that's so invested in success. But by a certain age, all of us, whether we admit to it or not, have a graveyard of broken dreams. And if we are not careful, it just sinks down to the basement of our soul. But I do feel we need to honor our broken dreams. We need to grieve them. And if you stay with the imagery of the graveyard, maybe plant a little flowers on the graves of each broken dreams and water it and see what comes. I'm a little bit exhausted with the extremes we so often have as a narrative. It's either follow your dream and everything is possible, or the other extreme would be this is reality and just deal with it. And I feel like we need to find a more balanced approach where we have some dreams that are just for Fantasyland, some dreams that we follow, but we try to be rooted in some kind of reality. And also we know that not every dream we follow will turn out the way we anticipated, but we are still gonna do it. I think what I would like to tell younger generations would be saying something like, yes, it is important to have dreams. It is important to know that some of them will turn out maybe better than you thought. Some of them will fail, and that's just part of life. And you need to honor those broken dreams as much as the ones that turned out to be great. There is something to be had having one foot in dreamland and the other foot planted firmly in reality, and balancing those two realms and traveling lightly between them both, because there's a danger if you just in dreamland that you kind of ignore everything that's happening in reality and you basically pushing yourself over the edge and feel completely defeated afterwards. Or if you're just in reality, you're never gonna change maybe anything or challenge yourself. So I'm really here for trying to be doing a little bit of both. Yes, have a dream, try it out, be a little bit playful with it, see what happens. But also know that there's a beauty in graveyards and in broken dreams, and it's part of life. So embrace it, honor the broken dreams as much as the ones that turned out wonderfully. Take good care. This was Anja Kersten for A Magic World, life coach and artist.